also. Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining us. Sorry, one second. Oh my gosh, straight away, someone's at the door. Thanks so much for joining us. We're not going to take up too much of your time. We're going to go over this incredible business opportunity with Q Sciences, and we're also going to go over the products tonight. And my name's Kerree Sheree. I'm a bronze ambassador here with Q Sciences. I'm a mum of 6. This is my family. My husband and I have been married for 17 years, and I have 6 children. So my eldest is my stepdaughter. And then I've got 5 boys, and I've also got 1 on the way. So I'm super busy, and I do believe if I can do this, that anyone can do it. So we also homeschool. We live in Queensland. I have been in network marketing for about 7 years, and I worked super hard with my previous company. I was with them for 6 years, but I just wasn't getting the residual income that I should have been for the amount of work that I was putting in. So I was introduced. I actually was ready to throw the towel in on network marketing. I was introduced to it actually back in 2014 by my best friend, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this because I am super introvert, and obviously I'm busy with a lot of kids, but I did want to be at home. And when I saw the vision of network marketing and how it could allow me to work from anywhere and just build an additional stream of income, at that time we just wanted to have a little bit of extra money on the side. But when I saw Q Sciences and the compensation plan, I had never seen anything like it before. And that was in February of this year. My friend Rhonda, who's in the US, actually introduced me to the company, and she invited me on a call just like this. And I signed up right away as soon as I got off, because purely the timing, the products I knew would be amazing. I had known her for a couple of years. I know she's into holistic natural health. So I knew that the products would be the best of the best, and they are as well. But it was a business opportunity for me is why I joined this company, and purely because of the timing as well, which I'm going to go over with you guys. So a little bit about the company. Mark Wilson is the CEO and founder. He was a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He was in real estate. He was a real estate developer, and he actually came out of retirement to start this company, and he partnered with Jake Spencer. Jake Spencer was a retired network marketer at the age of 30, so obviously was very good at what he did. He rewrote the compensation plan only in 2018. And it's a 1-pager. It's super simple, and part of why I'm here to share this incredible opportunity with you. So Q Sciences stands for Quintessential Biosciences, and we actually launched in 2012, and then we rebranded in 2018. Between that time, we only had 700 ambassadors, and from 2018 to now, we have had 1,200% growth, which is huge, and we have over 160,000 ambassadors now. In Australia, our warehouse has just launched. It's just opened a couple of months ago, and we've had 200% growth every month since then. So it's a really exciting time to jump on board. So the timing. So we are just coming out of ground floor. Some companies don't even, make it out of that ground floor. We are in massive momentum, especially here in Australia. And it is because of our warehouse just opened recently here, and we've had a couple of new product launches as well. And Kerree's going to go over the products with you guys tonight. So that 700% growth is actually 1,200%. Since 2018, we've had 200% growth. Last year, when most businesses were closing down, Q Sciences actually quadrupled, and then we doubled again just in the first quarter of this year, and we're set to double again this towards the end of this year. So yeah, that just shows you the power of this company and also of the compensation plan. It's just helping so many people from all different walks of life. I mean, you don't have to have done network marketing before. We have simple steps that we teach people. We've got nurses, teachers, gym owners, beauticians, all sorts of people from different backgrounds, yeah, on the call and as ambassadors and doing amazing with this business. And we're actually open in 23 countries now. So that's just a little bit about the timing. I'm going to go over how we get paid with Q Sciences, and then Kerree's going to go over the products after that. And we're going to just hear from a couple of ambassadors, product testimonials, and also business testimonials, but we will try and keep it under 30 minutes for you guys. If you have any questions, also just drop them in the chat below. Yeah, chat below. That'd be awesome. And someone will answer them for you. So this is how we get paid. This is the compensation plan, and it is super simple. It's a one-pager. Some companies have compensation plans that are like 17 pages long, and you just, I don't know, you just can't get it. It's some of them cut out at like 7 levels deep, and you don't get paid on people that come in after that. So the first way that you can get paid with Q Sciences is via customer sales commissions. So this is just purely products. So someone can come in and sell products, and they will earn up to 35% commission from any product sales. Where it says CV amount, so there's a point attached to every product, and that's what your CV is, customer volume. So that's one way that you can get paid here. But the way we like to build is box 2. So the rank name is your business, like your business job title. Yeah, and the personal volume is your own volume. So every month we order 100 points in volume, which is pretty much just a pack, you know, like our AM/PM supplements or our sublingual sprays are 100 points in volume until you get up to silver, which is about 4,000 US a month. And then it's 2,000 in personal volume in your own personal orders every month. Personal ambassadors is personal ambassadors are people that you enroll as ambassadors. So if someone came on the call, they would sign up as an ambassador, and you only ever need 2 active ambassadors, which is incredible. Like, yeah, with my last company, I needed 10 to hold my rank. So you only ever need 2 active ambassadors to earn commissions from the comp plan. And the beauty of this, and another thing that I love so much, is that we get to stack people underneath people. So whoever comes in after you, so Kerree's an ambassador of mine, whoever comes in after her, and I place people after her as well, and her people place people after her, you earn the overall volume. So where it says qualified OV, that is from any customers and any ambassadors that come below you. So we build 2 legs first, and then a maximum of 3 legs, and everybody that comes as an ambassador or customer volume will help you to earn commissions. And if you have any questions, we do have a 9-minute video as well that explains this compensation plan. And that qualified OV is infinite levels deep. So you can imagine in 5 years, with our warehouse just opening, how much volume is going to come below people that are just jumping on board right now. And so sorry, I've just got to move my camera. So monthly team commissions, the blue column there, excuse me, that is your actual commissions. That's not your team commissions. So that's what you earn and that's in US dollars per month. So the way I like to look at it is, for example, builder, that's 3 people. So that's 3 ambassadors, or 3 ambassadors below you, or you might enroll 2 ambassadors, and then your sponsor might place another ambassador below you. So that would then make you builder. For pro, it's 6 people. For executive, it's 15 people. So either ambassadors or customer orders. So then you've got your promotional rank bonuses, and the first 3 are time sensitive. and you can, you've got 30 days to hit these ranks. So if you join today, you would have right through to the end of January to hit those first 3 ranks. So we would love to try and help you to hit them by the 30th of December, because we do have our Christmas cash at the moment. It's normally $750, but it's $1,000 for bonuses to hit executive this month. And it's really simple to do, and it grows really quick, especially with the momentum that we're in. And then, it just goes up from there. I'm a bronze ambassador. Kim, who's a naturopath on our team, she's just hit Ruby, which is $25,000 a month. And it's incredible, the stories that we hear. Jenna is actually a nurse who does our training in our group, and she's a diamond now, isn't she? She's a diamond, Kerree. 65,000, or is she? I think she's
a blue diamond, I believe.
Yeah.
So 90,000 a month.
Yeah. So she's put all our systems in place, which is another reason that I joined this company, because of the simple systems. I was spending a lot of time with my previous network marketing company, where they've just created such simple systems that it doesn't take up a whole lot of your time. People can build this in 5 to 7 hours a week if you're coachable and willing to do the work. So and then you've got your promotional rank bonuses, which are, as it says, bonuses, and you get paid them. So if you hold, so to hold bronze for 2 months, you would get paid out the next 2 months in 2 payments. And we have weekly pay here in Australia. So if you were to hit a rank by Friday this week, you would get paid out the following Friday. The financial freedom movement, we don't yet have here in Australia, but I really like to mention it because once our office opens here, we will, and it shows the heart of the company, and it's just really different to other companies. I mean, usually they give cars or holidays or things like that, but they're really about looking after people's finances, and you have access to a financial planner in the US, which we will soon have here as well, as soon as you join with this company. And then they start putting, once you get to elite, they start putting money towards a debt of your choice. So I do love that about the company as well. And the top 3 ranks actually haven't been hit yet, because it's so new, and the comp plan is so new as well. But if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. And we do have a 9-minute video. So just reach out to whoever invited you on the call, and they can send you the 9-minute comp plan video. It might take you a few goes to get your head around it. And I just wanted to introduce Kerree. She's an executive ambassador, and she was living in Australia, but now she's in Dallas. She's escaped from Australia, from Melbourne, and she's moved over to Dallas. And she's a homeschool mum as well. And she's going to go over these amazing products with you guys.
Hi, thanks so much, Sheree. I'm so thankful that Sheree invited me to this opportunity. I'm not sure, did you get a chance to mention that we get paid weekly as well, Sheree? So I love that as well. We love getting that weekly paycheck, just because bills come in every week. And it's nice to know that there's money flowing through really consistently. Thanks so much for letting me speak today. I'll quickly tell a little bit of my story business-wise before I get into telling you about the amazing products. I guess I was just thinking late last night about how I was a flight attendant years ago. I've got a long story because I'm 48, but I was a flight attendant years ago for United when September 11th happened, and lost my job. And then I thought, I'm going to go into business for myself so that I have some security. So I started a Medi Spa in Melbourne, ran that for 16 years, and then got put into lockdown for months and months and months and months. And finally, that just was no longer viable to keep paying bills and not be able to open the doors. And I had this really, this feeling of why do these things, like all these things that are out of our control. But the wonderful thing was that I had been introduced to network marketing before that, and had really beautiful going through from that. So I just really love this business model. And I love that people, even if you're working at a full-time job, you can still do this to build some extra income and security. And it just really grows over time. So I'm really, really thankful to have this opportunity. I'm a kind of a skin expert per se. I've got a Bachelor of Science, and I'm a paramedical esthetician. Yeah, I had the spa for 16 years, and I'm a homeschooling mom. My son, I think just because many in this community may relate, I have a son that has high functioning autism as well. So I think that really threw me into looking into natural and all the ways we can support our children. So I'm a little bit of an ingredient snob between products and for skin and nutritionally. So when Sheree showed this to me, I sort of thought, I trusted her the bit about the clean, but I didn't know about the business. And then once I watched this call, I just thought, I'm all in. I just have to do this. I absolutely couldn't turn away. So let's get into some of the products. I know you want to learn about them. So we have a full suite of products here at Q Sciences. I've never had anyone come to me that I wasn't able to support in some way or another, which I love. We'll go over a few of these tonight. But you can see there's a massive array, everything from terpenes. In the US, we have hemp, we have sublingual vitamin spray, we have amazing collagen that I'll tell you about, adaptive mushrooms, we've got hormonal support, kids support, general nutrition, we have energy drinks, we've got diet products, we've got greens powders that taste amazing. I'm not going to cover those today, but they're apple cinnamon and they taste delicious in a smoothie, just so you know, or in your vanilla complete. People love to do that too. Let's get started. I'll show you first slide here. So this man I absolutely love. His name is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He's a medical doctor and our chief science officer. So he was senior editor at WebMD. So if you've ever seen that, where you can kind of look up things. So you can imagine he is very much into his research. He knows the way the world is going and what people are troubled with, but is also a naturopath. So he has this amazing mix of science and believing in nature, and he creates very cutting edge products for us. They definitely meet the market trends, which makes it easy for us as ambassadors because they're products that people are looking for, but they also are always, they're not just going to do a cookie cutter product. They're always innovative and creating something fantastic and new for us. So that's just more effective than anything else on the market. So first product that I'm going to talk to you about today is kind of our core. It's the one that everybody really should be taking. We call it QCore, and QCore has 3 different products in it. It comes in these little AM and PM packs, which are brilliant. So you grab your AM pack, rip it open, just take what's in it. You don't even have to think about dosage. So I love sending these when my husband's away for work or anything, just throwing these in his bag, easy peasy. So first part there is QMax. So QMax was originally designed for brain health. So this product really supports mental clarity. For me, it just absolutely cleared the brain fog, gives you focus, energy. It's kind of your multivitamin and mineral. It's got methylated vitamins and chelated minerals in it. So what that means is we're really able to absorb all of the nutrients in it, and you feel a difference. I mean, most people within 5 days start feeling a real uplift of energy and all of these amazing things. Next up is Q-Align, which is basically all natural anti-inflammatory. So if we think the root of most long-term things are inflammation, reducing inflammation in the body is amazing. So anybody that's feeling a little bit creaky and not quite well, or any other things that may come up that are persistent, taking Q-Align is very supportive in reducing that inflammation. And third is the Q-Biotics. So these are awesome pre and probiotics. They're spore forming and they're acid resistant. So what that means is they're not all going to be killed off by our stomach acid. They'll actually make it down to the gut. And we know that this is so supportive for our immune system and our brain health. So this is a powerhouse product. This isn't your typical, run to the, I don't know. I won't mention any names because I don't want to say anything negative about anybody else, but these are not your typical vitamins. So yeah, highly recommend them. Good. I even give this to my, a half dose to my son because they're just amazing. All right, brilliant. So next up is the oral sprays. I am so into these guys, it's not even funny. So great if you know someone that's unable to swallow tablets. This is really easy, easy delivery for kids because you can just spray it in as well. So we just spray these underneath our tongue and they just absorb. So they have fully methylated B12, which is so cool. And for me, I get such great, if anybody has MTHFR, that's quite common in our community as well. But this is fully methylated. So B12 for energy is amazing. I'll just go through them here. Q Relief is really great for any kind of pains. Nice to have something natural to use. Q Boost is another great one for metabolism and energy. We've got a D3, which, you know, everyone's looking for at the moment, as well as C with zinc. So yeah, that's a big hit. And most popular, and Sheree can probably attest to this one, having a child as well, or she has 6 children actually, and one on the way, but is the sleep spray. So sleep spray is a beautiful natural blend. It has a small melatonin, not so much that you're not able to, that you don't produce your own. It just helps everyone sleep so well. My son would just get up over and over and over again, come down every 15 minutes and say, I can't sleep, I can't sleep. Once we started giving him this, he's out like a light. So we absolutely love sleep spray in our house. And I don't even have to ask him to do it. He just sprays it himself. Cool. All right, so terpenes. These are we're really first to market with a product exactly like this. So terpenes are the active compounds from plants. They're basically the things that give us aroma, change the way we feel, basically the most effective parts of the plant for us. They've encased them with this technology in liposomes so that we can absorb them really quickly. So some of you may have used essential oils before, but we know we've got to dilute them, and then there's controversy as to how they can be used, and it's just very, very complicated. Whereas these, we just literally take the dropper, stick it underneath our tongue, and let it absorb there, and off we go. So really, really effective. You can feel the effects of these within just minutes. I can literally feel it move through my body. I love the way they feel. So you can do 1 to 2 droppers. So we have 2 that are out at the moment, which is comfort. So you can imagine for any kind of discomfort, comfort's the way to go. So I love this one if I've been working out in the backyard and feeling a little uncomfortable. I actually did something to my knee in karate doing a kick the other day, and I was in a lot of pain. And I was so happy that I had comfort, and, you know, and everybody's like, oh, did you take some whatever? I'm like, no, I just took my comfort and I feel much, much better. So highly recommend that one. And probably the most popular one is one called Chill. So if you know anyone, especially during this time, you know, I keep reading in the papers about people having I know I did last year, such high levels of stress and worry and all those kinds of things. So Chill really helps us to calm down our nervous system, and you can feel this one really quickly. So 6 children, Sheree probably has this one on tap as well for herself. I forget.
And
all right.
we're really grateful to have these because it fills that gap that we don't have being able to offer hemp here in Australia. So yeah,
just as effective. I mean, I honestly think, like, I love the hemp. I use it. It's amazing, our hemp, but I feel like terpenes, I mean, at the end of the day, hemp is a plant. It's an amazing plant, but there are so many other plants as well. And these are the most powerful parts of them. So they're really, really quick acting.
Yeah. And Chelsea's going to actually share her testimonial with the Chill. She has an amazing story with that. Are you there, Chels?
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kerree. That's these, you talk about having Chill on tap. I think this is one of the products that caught my eye when I was first introduced to Q Sciences, and it was one of the first things I think it was the first thing I purchased, the 2-pack of Comfort and Chill. And I have 3 children, and one of them has had a really long and bumpy health journey, has lots of big feelings, and part of where we're up to with him is medication that helps him cope during school hours, but the come down from that puts holes in our walls. He can't cope, we can't cope, and when I got this, I thought it's going to be excellent to try. Firstly for me, just to help me come down a notch to be able to cope with the big feelings and the adjustments and the frustrations of the family, and also for him to cope just with himself and to be in control. And the change is radical. Watching him take this, and he takes it willingly as well. I love that it's just under the tongue and it's quick. It's not a tablet. It's just, and it tastes quite nice. I think you wouldn't go and have too much of it, but I like that it tastes nice. Put it in his mouth, and my husband hasn't had to patch a hole in the wall for a few months now since we've got this. So this has really been a game changer for us, and I think too the biggest win, not only for me just being able to cope at a much calmer level with my household, but for him to feel that confidence of knowing he can be in charge of himself, has just been really helpful and really encouraging too, because I think we've always wanted to go with natural things, and have exhausted almost every single option. Natural therapies, you name it, we've tried almost every single one, but this has just been incredible, and it's in my own hands. I don't need a prescription. I can order it whenever I like. I've stockpiled it when it was on sale a little while ago. Yeah, it's just amazing. So
thanks, Charles. Thanks for sharing. That's awesome. I love hearing that. Can totally relate.
Awesome. So next up is I can't really say what's my favorite because I like all of it, but I have a particular love of our liquid collagen. So it is medical grade, and you just cannot compare it to anything else on the market when it comes to results. So like I said, had the Medi Spa for all those years. So many people brought me different collagens wanting me to stock it in the spa, and I just couldn't honestly put it out there because we didn't see clinical results with them. So there's so much that is different about this medical grade collagen. So it's peptide based, which means it's broken down into really small particles that our body can absorb. But also there are 4 different types of collagen in each formulation. They're a little bit different to each other. And that combination is needed for us to form good collagen. So I'm going to talk about the Rebuild, which is the gold one first, coming in this bottle. So this one is really there to support our lean muscle. So we have females on our team that just kind of always looked floppy no matter how much they were working out, and they're actually starting to get much better muscle definition. This gold one has a little bit of whey protein in it just to support that muscle building. So just keep that in mind as well. Also amazing for cartilage regeneration. So for anyone that has, that going on where their joints are weakening a little bit, this makes a lot of sense to support that as well. We also have a lot of people coming forward that are taking this one saying it's really improving their cellulite as well. So, I mean, that's one of those things that we just hardly ever see, but the before and afters are absolutely crazy. And my personal favorite, I take them both. I like to take the gold Rebuild one earlier in the day before I work out. And then this one later in the day, I usually have right after dinner. If I take it, it gives me a little bit of energy. So I don't take it right before bed, but I like taking this as they're sweet. So you just take a tablespoon of them. And I like having this one as my dessert after dinner. Really great, and kind of cures my sweet tooth as well. So Reform has sodium hyaluronate, which is really, really available hyaluronic acid. And what that does is it pulls water up into your skin. So it makes us really, dewy and plump and gives us our skin all of these good things. I even notice I usually get really dry skin, like on my lower legs. Completely gone. I feel like I've used a lot of moisturizer when I haven't. So it's really cool. Also has resveratrol to protect our skin cells. Really good for hydration, fine lines and wrinkles. very, very firming, lifting. You can see from some of these pictures, and we know these people. So this isn't just some random, model that they've done something weird with. I mean, you can see these are crazy results in a very short amount of time. The other interesting thing that we're finding is for some people, it's lightening sun damage. So when they're getting a little bit of pigment on their skin, they're seeing that lighten over time, which is really cool because that is very, very hard to treat. It also has biotin in it for healthy hair and nails. So there are some men that are getting really good hair regrowth. Women, we're all getting like all these beautiful, this fuller kind of baby hair coming in, which is really cool. And then people that haven't been able to grow nails in years, we're getting pictures of them so excited that they're finally growing nails. So this is an awesome, awesome product. I actually have, I'll try and be careful with my language. One of my good friends just started the Reform just a couple of weeks ago, and she had patches of very irritated, angry skin. That's what I'm going to call it. On her elbows that had been there for years and years and years. And she just wrote me yesterday and said, it's just gone. And she's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe that one thing could actually change it, but that's the only thing that she's changed. So we're really, really excited for her about that too. So just wonderful things all across the board.
That's awesome. And Chrissy's on here. Chrissy's going to share a little bit about her experience with the QCore with us. Are you there?
Yes, thank you, Sheree. So just a quick one with the QCore. So I first of all want to highlight that I take care of my health pretty well. I exercise at least, 3 to 4 times a week. I eat pretty good, all of that stuff. And ever since I started taking these bad boys, which it's a little bit of a different packet to what Kerree showed before, I've just had so much more energy overall, but also like I've lost that fog that I used to experience in the morning. And just feeling like so much better overall. It's really helped me with focus. So I run 2 businesses of my own, Q being one of them, and then I also have a coaching consulting business. And just being able to have this overall focus has helped so much more with my productivity. And I also wanted to briefly touch on my experience with the collagen too, which has been amazing because for some silly reason when I was a kid, I decided to like chop off the front of my hair, and I've never been able to grow it back until I started taking the collagen. I've always had these little flyby hairs. Ever since I've taken the collagen, it's been growing out so much more. Even people saying, Chrissy, you look like you're glowing and things like that. It's just what the effect is on my skin. So I just wanted to highlight that. I've never actually tried any other product, to be totally transparent, but just, just with this one thing, having it on a consistent basis, within like 2 to 3 weeks, the hair was growing out. And it's been absolutely amazing. So definitely recommend these. And that's my testimony.
I love that, Chrissy. That's so awesome. And that's exactly what it is. People are taking the collagen and they're getting, I call it like, it's almost like they have a pregnancy glow. So don't be alarmed if you start getting that beautiful sort of, it's almost like a little halos following you around. Yeah, it's really nice. And you definitely look glowy. So I can see it in motion there, Chrissy. That's awesome.
Thank you. So
I'll just go through. Our ingredients are very, very clean. So when I was saying that I'm a kind of a fuss pot, this is just one example for our hemp. But for instance, GMO-free milk, egg, fish, shellfish, tree nuts, peanuts, wheat, soy, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian. So all of those things. Obviously, a collagen is not vegan. We know that. There are just maybe 2 products that aren't vegan. But they are so clean. They're everything's heavy metal tested. We make sure there's no pesticides, all of that stuff. Dr. Stephen Kimberly is completely across and on board with us as far as making sure that these products are really clean and that we feel good about giving them to our families. So I just want everybody to feel that confidence in that.
Thank you. Thanks, Kerree. So also, we just wanted to finish off tonight by sharing about how easy this is to build the business. So I did mention before that you can do it in 5 to 7 hours a week. Obviously, you can build faster if you want to build faster. I've seen people go to bronze in 2 weeks, and we have simple systems in place so that anyone can do this. You just need to be coachable and willing to learn. We have plug and play systems. We have access access to our leaders, which is also something that I love about this company. I mean, last Saturday, Mark Wilson, the owner, did a call with anyone in Australia that wanted to hop on and just hear how amazing the company is and the growth that we're having. And he was giving us projections for next year. And yeah, just the leaders also throughout the company are really supportive, and we're always here to help everybody succeed. We want to see everybody winning at this. And obviously people need this income a lot more right now as well. So yeah, we're always here to help everybody. And we have simple tools as well. So you don't need to know everything. You don't have to know every ingredient and every product. We have a link with the information. And even if I do know, about a specific product, I will usually share a link, because it makes it easier for people to be able to share the opportunity and also share product information with people. So we have all those tools in place to make it simple and easy for you. And you can earn before you learn. And this is, with network marketing, I love that. You can just start earning straight away. We have these calls every day at 11:30 Queensland time. The US team run calls. I run these on a Wednesday night at 7:30. So there's always a call that you can invite people onto, and 90% of this business is inviting people to take a look. We also have some amazing recordings that are like medical professionals, gym owners. We even have some calls that military workers have done. So you can relate those to people, share them with people. And yeah, we're also part of the fastest growing team in the company. And as I mentioned before, the timing is just perfect because of that, because of our warehouse just opening. And yeah, it's just really taking off in Australia. So it's a really exciting time to join. Oh, sorry, Kerree, one sec. Also, Kim's on here. Kim's going to share a little bit about the business, her business testimonial. So she's a teacher and she's in New South Wales, and she just joined a couple of months ago. Are you there, Kim?
Yep, thanks, Sheree. Yeah, so I joined at the end of August, and yeah, by the end of September, I had already reached executive level, which meant that I got $750 in bonuses and monthly income. So that was really exciting, and it really was fairly minimal effort to get to that level. Yeah, as Sheree has said, just if you've got time to put into it, everything's there. Like all the videos, all like in the Facebook groups and so on, all the training is there. There's plenty of people that are there to help, and you can really make it work if you have time, and you can do it to suit you. If you want to do it, with your family and friends, through sort of warm marketing, then you can do it that way. If you'd rather do cold marketing, with people you don't know, you can do it that way. And there's training on all different aspects of that as well. So yeah, you can really just do it and make it suit you. And for me, I'm doing it, kind of as a side income, I guess, as I'm doing a lot of things at the moment. But I just really caught the vision and saw that, hopefully in 2 or 3 years' time, this is going to take off. So getting in now, as Sheree said before, it's just ideal time to take hold of this opportunity. So yeah.
Thank you, Kim. So awesome. Yeah, and I think if I can build it, I just build this in the pockets of my time, honestly. And yeah, I've hit bronze in I don't even know how much, maybe it's been 9 months, I think. And yeah, I do it purely around my kids, and we homeschool, and I love that about it. I love that you're able to adjust it around your own life, because I know how hectic it was working full time and kids and, doing all those things, but this also gives us options as well. And I know a lot of people are looking for that as well, not only with their work, but also with their kids at the moment as well.
Absolutely. So if you've heard all of this and you're ready to get started, like I was when I finished a call like this, it's very, very easy. So what you want to do is get the shop link of the person that invited you to this call. So if they've not already sent it to you, drop them a note. I'm sure they'll get that to you quickly. And then when you get to the top bar on this page, you'll just click shop/join. And then you've got 2 good choices. You could do retail pricing, but friends don't let friends pay retail. That's just not a good option. So you've got 2 options of preferred customer or ambassador. So preferred customer is if you really just want to try products and support your friend, but you're not ready to start a business. To do that is $10 US per year, and you can put products on auto ship, which allows you to get points over time that you can use towards free product in the future. So we love that. And you also get the products at wholesale price. So that's a really great way to go. So you can save up to 25% from the retail prices. And the option that we all chose to do is to join as an ambassador, because that gives us the ability to earn income, and who doesn't want to earn a little bit of extra income. So that option is $39.95 US per year. And you purchase that 100 points, like Sheree mentioned before, and you get wholesale pricing for that. For instance, the QCore is meets that 100 point minimum order, which is really, really great. And the other thing I'd like to mention is that we get a money back guarantee with the products, because they back them so much and they work so well that really there's nothing to lose. You've got a money back guarantee. And Sheree, there's a couple specials on in Australia this month as well, correct?
Yeah, so we've got free ambassador fee at the moment. So you really just pay for your products and for your shipping.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, and we also, I forgot to mention before, but we have an 87% retention rate with our products as well. Yeah, amazing.
People love them and they just want to keep using them. You can't feel great and then go, oh, I'll just go back to feeling brain fog and all those other things, right? Once you start using them, yeah, people love them and they want to keep using them. Beautiful.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, get a hold of the person that invited you. If you have any questions, all of us are always available to help answer and make sure that you feel comfortable and you know what the path ahead is. But yeah, thanks so much everybody for joining us. That was really fun.
Thanks so much, everyone. And yeah, reach out to whoever invited you into the call if you have any other questions. Have an awesome night. Thanks, Kerree, for getting up super early and helping us.
Have a good night all.
Thanks.